everyone's here, and now he learns his two pincers, yes.
Welcome miniature fans. Today I am doing a little conversion. I'm going to add a seat to my Triceratops because I have been playing Ark, the online multiplayer game where you hunt and tame dinosaurs, and I want to thank Corey, one of my patrons. He actually runs the server for the Ark game on my Discord channel. And so I decided to thank him for adding the server because I have spent so many hours playing Ark. It is a fantastic game. If you've never tried it, get it, play it, you'll enjoy it. Anyway, the point is, he runs my server on the Discord channel, and I wanted to surprise him because he loves dinosaurs. And he plays Ark as much as I do. I think he's got a couple of thousand hours easily on the game. So what I'm going to do is make him a Triceratops, and I'm going to add a saddle and have it mounted on a little display base and send it to him as a gift. Now I've had a look on Google for pictures of the saddle, and I did find one which really looks nice, as you can see there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and base my sculpt around that type of saddle onto the miniature we have here. Now this is from Reaper Miniatures, absolutely fantastic. They do a nice little range of dinosaurs, they got raptors and all sorts of things. So what I intend to do is make a little series of these miniatures on bases for my own little personal collection as well. But this bad boy I want to do for Corey to thank him for what he's done for my Discord channel. So what I'm going to do is make a start on this one. We're going to be using Green Stuff World putty. We're going to be using some matchsticks and all sorts of little bits, but I'll get all the stuff together and we'll go through the process of making this saddle together. Okay, what I've got here is some air drying Fimo clay, and I'm going to use this for the saddle. And we can just sculpt it how we want, and this will just air dry, and it's very light. All the links I'll leave below the video to show you how this where you can buy all these items from. And all we're going to do is get a nice little flat part of this, roughly get an idea of where we're going. Don't need much, so we can just take little bits off. And we're going to work this onto our dinosaur just to get an idea of where it's going to go. So that would be the base of our saddle for this miniature. And we can sculpt this to shape using our sculpting tools. For the mouthpiece, I'm going to be using a cotton bud, just like this. And this will go in the mouth, like so. So all I need to do for this is just cut off each end and get it to scale. So that'll be glued into his mouth, and that'll be the bit that I'll attach all the leather for the reins to. Next I have some rings. These are for jewellery making, and they're little links, little round links. Now what I'm going to do with these, if I can get hold of one to show you close up, I'll try and stick one onto my, there we go, I'll put it onto the end of there. It's just a little ring. But what I'm going to do with the rings is I shall stick the rings, one just here. I'll have one on the belly and two here, and that will be the links for the reins, and they will go around the body to give your support, and it will look fantastic once I add my putty over them later on. So it's easier to actually stick these on now, and then you'll work the lever into the ring once it's on. So I'll stick the rings on and I'll show you that. Okay, so all our rings are stuck on. As you can see, we got them on the belly and the body there, one on the head. Now what we do is we have some plastic putty. Let me show you in the camera better. This is from Vallejo, and what it is, it's for filling gaps on your miniatures or all sorts of different uses. Now what I'm using it for is for the reins and all the leather straps. It's super easy and it's like toothpaste, and all you do is you squirt it in all the places you want to be. So all I'm going to do is squirt my putty going all the way around from here onto there, going across the top of the head. So we got the reins and all the leather straps all used with this putty. It's a very simple thing to use, and I'll show you that now. I'm just waiting for these rings to dry and then I can show you how I do that. But this putty is fantastic for all sorts of uses, and there's links again below the video. Okay, so our reins and our leather straps are all done using that Vallejo putty, and I just squirted that around the whole miniature. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Now for the actual reins that go from the bit going round, I got some garden rope. So what I'm going to do with the garden rope is I am going to put it around and measure it up, and that'll just about do it. And I'm just going to cut this to size. And we've got our rope, and all I need to do there is get my rope, and I shall glue the rope onto each part of the ends of that pipe in his mouth. Okay, so I've added the reins. They look fantastic. Now all I need to do now is block off those ends, and I've got a couple of beads. Again, this is from jewelry making, and it's just a couple of little round beads, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to stick those to each end of the bit that goes through his mouth. So there we are. This is the custom made saddle. All I need to do now is paint the miniature and get him all based up. Absolutely awesome. Can't wait to get this done. So there we are. I've added all the bits, all the reins are done, all the straps and all the little metal connectors are done, and the seat. So I will come back and show you the finished miniature. So here is the finished dinosaur. Absolutely beautiful. Really happy how this came out. And as you can see, a very simple way to make your dinosaurs look like the dinosaurs from the game Ark. I had great fun making this today, and I hope you enjoyed watching this little video. If you enjoyed the video, then please hit that sub button. If you want to support my channel, then please become a patron. All patrons are added to the end credits of all my videos. So until next time.
clean your paintbrushes, prime your models, and join murder.